enkomo odumje adwuma yekuo no ye de omo eba bedi nkomo na nsia me hu video bi na akwa bi se yakwa no jese bro ma bro nya brokitu a ne nyina ne se okoso kwa akodumja ye so ma mantem na was a yetumi ebro it had become some kind of cliche in this country emwa but an ye pese ye hunu fire for modwuma kasa pote ene dien medical ka kire wo se ubedru baabi no in fact obo obi a se obi ya ba be chi obi a police for to me chi nipa police for a just ya investigation na she police for to na she mo a she fire for to mo fama ni ye hunu de ntie ma jane ba e na true kan ye se agi so apply na bebre entie ne ye ba be di nkomo ahwe omodwuma ne potin senia asetie na eko ADO1 Solomon Frimpong in charge of PR and at 2IC of the investigation department ewo Medina Fire Station yeneno edinga ejafrin pon morning
no
na ahonde wo ho station ho bibia dedin so na nsendi ejan shedanse un shedan numja busumi ewe mu obi an shedanse ni bibia
no kwasem ne se ejan ne de da so a erekoso
ngofo no ma guso hye enti mo hunu season bi mu a mo beka se busumi we mu nyina obi a bibia answeranse
no kwasem ne ansa na me dikan aka ho asem me pese me de ho kwan ne da mo management asset that's new TV and new FM asset ho kwan mo de amaye na masa nso de ho kwan no so ada motiefo nso ase sanse tiefo ni ho a metimi aka se yenso ye ni ho as a station and mesa nso de ho kwan no ada me chief fire officer CFO Daniela Mausi Into and then me regional fire officer and me station municipal fire officer ase senior obisa ye no no kwasem nie insida se bosumi mu a na ejanto bebia insida se benya bosumi se nyina ya hwe hu yie nti ejanto bebia no kwasem say as far as I know no ye wo Medina fire station na enye den a won say ejano ye kaja ya na ye de adwin kobu obi fie ana se bia adwuma ko obi mu na so ye wo electric poles a etobia humanity kekesi eni a ema eja etom me ha me ni kura be ye na wotwe mu ya ni na wotwe ya yakoko bi ahoro aha wo ho ayese eja topo yi mu aha nti betimi aka se enye fie mu mpo ana besi enye den a mframa ebo eni ade no timi ka post bi mu ama eja timi eto esese ekodi hunjuma
ane mayanhwe ye ka odumje adwuma yekuo no mo amoye adwuma wo mu a modwuma poti ene de
yo medase ene wasemisa Ghana National Fire Service ye agency ba ko aye wo Ministry of Interior na se asoye hwe efisem so na ye adwuma ankasa ayeye no ne bofum ye beka nse your objective no is to prevent and manage undesired fires and only objective now so metimi akase sa adwuma ye di no ebi ka ho a ema ye adwuma no do so pa na no na me pese me de ho kwan ebobo nyema ahoro ayeye a ebebo etiefo mu hu se sie ka fire service a enye jedum nko a eye nyema bebre
sa enoma be ka ho
sa pepepe enti nye di kan kra no Ghana National Fire Service ye organize public education program nti yɛwɔ department a yɛtu mu si hɔ a yɛkɔ mmeae ahorow a yɛhyɛ yɛase nti te sɛ yɛn a yɛwɔ Madina ha no yɛkɔ mmeae bi te sɛ kɔ abenya yɛkɔ mmeae bi te sɛ ayimensa boko bi ɛne agbogba ɛne mmorɔno ahorow a yɛtwa yɛn ho hyia ɛkɔyɛ public education ebi kura ne wofidie a mode ama yɛte so yi yɛyɛ public education na we be say public education no ne chimpon ne say yɛbɛboa afoforo amomehu nsunsuanso a ɛgya ɛdebrɛ adesama na afei nso so sɛ ɛgya esi ɛwɔ biae a wo a yɛboa ɔmo no hu nneɛma ɔmo betumi ayɛ na ɔmo betumi a fight sɛ ɛgya no ansampo na fire service yɛnso yɛtu anamo aduru hɔ na yɛtumi abɛboa wɔn nti yɛyɛ public education paa nti ɛno nka sɛ yɛtu nipa bebree a ɔmo wɔ yɛn station a ebinom wɔ market ahorow a ɔmo ne market women ne lorry stations ahorow drivers no sɛ drivers ne bebree wɔ hɔnom a ebinom ni fire extinguishers nti no yɛpɔ mmɔden a ɛne wɔn nya kasakyerɛ ɛkyerɛkyerɛ nti yɛ public education no yɛ baako ɛsan sɛ yɛn nim sɛ sɛ yɛtumi boa educate amanfo a ɛma ɛgya a ɛsisi no ɛso ɛtumi te nti ɛno yɛ baako afei ne yɛtɔ so mmienu ne sɛ yɛ provide technical service or advice for building plans nti woba fire service a yɛwɔ wɔn mo a wɔahyɛ da akwadare wɔ building ho ɛno nti wɔn sɛ wokɔ assemblies ahorow a ansa na obi bɛyɛ project bi na ɛsɛ sɛ onya permit na obenya no ɛno na ɛbɛboa mo timi si ɛdan a wosi no wokɔ these assemblies a ɔmo wɔ committees bi a friend sɛ sub technical committees ɔmo tena se na ɔda building plan aba na ɔmo ahwɛ building plan ne sɛ okay dan wo besi wɔ he eni kwan mu ɛdan we sei ni na committee no fire service ɛka ho nti yɛtena o plan ne so a yɛhwɛ ɛdan a wopɛ sɛ wosi dan a wopɛ sɛ wosi no wo exit point wɔ he wo entry point wɔ he sɛ BBC a okay hefa na wobɛtumi afa hefa na wobɛtumi ɛde mpoma no ahwehwɛ a ɛbɛboa wo wobɛtumi install a fire extinguisher wɔ ha nti we give all these advice nti before see ebe approve permit bi for buildings and structures no fire service for yedimu akoten nti wo assemblies bi almost every week bia ye wo ho ayehwe add to the technical advice it to be quite a kokoye inspection of those structures ebe hu say ne o paper no so no sa pepepe na nipa or person or yes structure no person
but the where the challenge really lies especially it's a focus on more permit asidan na ekroma what the permit need to say a money permit and say about 2 years kwa mpo no nyanya permit and so people go ahead after putting in the request for the permit and say am my non superintendent oba wie na answer permit no ba no asidan na wie. And there, as to whether the structure or the plan no has been approved by fire service, so plan way there anchor we implement to hank beboa and the gate back to hank beboa. As some say more delay that process for 2 years no answer now obey what means say who approve and do an amendment to the plan no sometimes no we see that anyway. You will give the advice, but that advice does not reflect on the ground. I don't know say no sadia na
no kwasem nie metimi aka se eto de bia ne o kan ni timi ebemusa se okwa assemblies na meto bia ya na delay kakra etumi eba
delay bem ne kakra delay bem me mo bia o de ni in fact under the S1 administration what they in 2020 no an application to move for a permit up to now permit in Yamai and so then we do roofing
a challenge bi a metimi aka say some of the assemblies are facing. When say no fire service we adapt to the team.
Yes.
And these challenges, assemblies, some of these challenges. And minimum assemblies ni bi wo ho a say no almost sa omunsa no kakra.
Okay.
Nyema ma delay eba no. Say no omo 821 na gone were the days na or structural drawings ni we ni na ni na paperwork into to the beer ye hwehwe we kwa ma okra ni na ayede. But say no ebinumu anase metimi aka say ebinumu transitional core
the digital
way say ma e content nti me personally me ebinumu a omo permit no any more than the 90 days.
Okay.
But when I go through process no eto de bi nso ebinumu so e pentem ayo omo project nti won so obeye. But yeah, na yenso etimi to anamo eco grounds eco hese well ade ya wo ye beboa ana emwa nti yenso try proactive,
okay,
so that we can get to the grounds, because ebe dey say obesi structure ni na ewe na afi aka say yewe nti no eto de bia we try to be proactive, say na be ya what is best for the person who is undertaking that project.
Can the person also decide and say, okay, I'll bypass the assembly, for example, but I'm looking for my safety. Prevention, they say, is better than cure. Until I'll bring my plan to fire service. Can there be that situation?
Yes, existing structures there and can as I say, pass it through the assembly. But senior kind, there's nothing wrong if ABR may submit drawings or assembly, being fire service. Now, so BBC na me Mr. Moa, would you say all the safety measures I need to put in place in Mayana? There's nothing wrong if watch Nipano say, because at the end of the day, no corner assembly on near say all the right things have been done. There's nothing wrong, say, will be a 2 and more tessa. It be a Nipano free, say a bit delay, but you say the right procedures is a assembly.
So nobody can walk straight to fire service. Say, I am applying for a fire certificate for maybe my structure, but I just am go through the assembly.
Say, me medical can say safety and one assembly. Enti obi obi enwo obi ni mobi or fire service. Or department and share maybe at his house. Was it Bibia in Sing Quine? And I said, from Subi, and who say, or the structure no better fire service. Personnel now, what quadri will be at his house.
Yes.
Now, what 204 on senior what
also a coffer.
Because at the end of the day, what are we trying to prevent? We are trying to prevent a scenario where I bet me see. If we are helping the person to do the right thing, from so on
But I want us to answer that question. Sir, is there that situation that somebody can apply for a fire certificate, right, without going through the assembly? Say, I can walk to maybe the regional fire command and I say the district fire command and say, oh, Ebia, I have this structure already, Merci Prairie, but I want you to come and inspect and give me fire certificate to that effect. Is it possible?
Okay. I have a term for a fire certificate.
Yes.
No question. the medical kind no won say yeah building permit no say obi a permit or go through the assembly structures but your certificate no so so jurisdiction now one say be a man say your commercial structure
yes
and they will put you in place to say nipa no kwabenya ehye madina se nti oba station no station no department wo ho mu no mo hwe
aspect
of certificate no nti oba ho no mo a na o ma hwe no plans no the plan no ma etu no fo e wo nyema horo no o ma kọ aye inspection na etumi abo na ma etumi secure the process of getting a certificate nti say jumedi no so wo ho say wo ye project bi sa wo do o plans no be
ebeba
ebeba safety department wo mo na wo mo hwe bibi etesa so under our jurisdiction.
Okay. Okay. So that is when it comes to the building and its plan. But for the experience you've gathered so far, the Kosovo assembly hono I am more walking to the office nana. Like those who go through the assembly submit their plans through the assembly. Most sitting on the committee to, as it were, review the plan and advise accordingly, you know. And no doors on chair or more walking straight to the office and say, Ebia, Shamadi, Mammy, approve, and I'm going to see me die.
Me say, say, near do the statistics kakrabin.
Oh, that be, I'm just asking whether or not, say, more cohort, once the assembly, you know. Because normally everybody who want to go through the assembly, maybe I may call permit, and the permit I don't know say permit fire advice is embedded in the permit, right?
Okay, so permit say if you are here to put up your structure now, and but certificate in here for commercial businesses.
Commercial businesses, exactly. Yes. Okay, say me fan say nipa no sini dan no. Or here for commercial purpose, right? Or back for fire certificates.
Yeah.
And he will go differently to the assembly for approval of the structure. That is for the assembly. Yeah. Nipano does not need to go and say, may per fire certificate in Wasenoko Fire Assembly. I can walk to Medina Fire Commander and say, this is my structure and I need certificate to that effect.
Yes. This answer, Bra when your certificate, and also are they up to the permit process?
Okay.
Also, the permit process, there are a lot of documents that are checked. Structures need be over. You even need a structural integrity report.
Yes.
So test analysis, all these reports. Among some of them, depending on the structure we'll put it in place, also determine say you need a fire certificate. It's part of the documents that is required. For such a person, waba ya inspection who is here na you do the as a station na you provide the amount na add up to documenting
what they can count on the public education, creating the awareness from time immemorial. Musha says we hear this education here, there. By experience, Ayejuma has it reflect? Has the education reflect on the ground?
Okay, that's a good way. Let me akase Ayejuma pa. Nintia me kasa and say, in public education na we are not only using the in-person approach.
Okay.
Your social media handles are educated. We go and then education no. Do na crampo no enya brain na so do na obre o social media so. Nti ye bomodin church nkofo wo social media so e dey come. There have been instances it's an education yɛde ama nkɔfoɔ nti no wɔmatumi handle fires no at the initial stages.
Okay.
Because as part of the education no you will be a friend say fire extinguisher. Say you educate one show how you use no how nyaku could use these fire extinguishers are idea a bed say obetimi tackle fires at the initial stage. Until through our education ebi no metumi ehu how on be use fire extinguishers while they call for our support and I said our assistance. Until there's been who are quite to me call you back do no ebi a vehicle. Ya chere ni Panama ne hu say e jano ebi a driving if you bonnet mu na eba. So you then you pull you over or park na wo fire extinguisher na wo nyema quickly na SOP ya na your education de buanko for and say who fight jebi etisa na wo extinguisher mistake I have be in the movie
bonnet so as I no be hu jan de egum
asem ne say bia wo bie so no eja nyema miensa ana kabom ma etimi
eso
ana ede heat full oxygen nti bie na wo bie so no wama oxygen kwan ama abe support the burning process nti bibia etisa na church mu hu say cars bebre enim ho no yewo ntukontuko bi wo ho nti se jani free ho ba utimi di kan use I apply fire extinguisher no homo na fe suppress jano to a level nti ebedu baby no say fire service for na bedru ho a yetimi assist quickly say mpo emedu ho mpo a action now take here no aboa ma jana nke say consume car ni na ayede abafo nti this is just one of the instances I just say education edema afoforo no aya ejuma pa e to bi nso ebi no die ehu say eja no eyi ni tisa no a obi o emfa ho say why educating no to bi ehu ko anti na ne we so ni na
eko
and some of these people we still make the effort to go to them and help them to get that boldness.
Okay. In the public education, that is one. Going into the advisory when it comes to your friends and your structures, I would do third one here then.
Third one here, you inspect and you offer technical advice on fire extinguishers.
Okay.
And they won't say maybe we were in the studio and one of the first things I may check here on fire extinguishers. And he said, me drew Hannah, me said, fire extinguisher, ewa here. Say, emergency, Manushi Sumina, so emergency BC, a moon to me, and fan near Juma. Quickly, as a fire personnel, I need to do what? Let you know and offer the technical advice you need on fire extinguisher.
Okay.
Until a church and for Mr. Fire extinguisher go ahoro. Until a blanco form mubia no baby SSC edition baby how duration anyhow I bet me check here I say extinguisher is in good shape. Until all these pieces of advice you offer every time you are well prepared. Say emergency BCI you can handle. So the various commercial buildings and offices, baby extinguisher will be they offer this technical advice.
Okay. And are they wearing you? Because extinguisher and the eventually I had deco or more office. On say a bubo, but Opa my jantum is here, Ube Miana fair local.
Intino, and Untina, and Pempi, yet near also SSL show. Meet me at the Emma dry powder say, say, I will gauge be a while. And Pempi, so do any share. Now, who baby a da. said that green mu a kyerɛ sɛ it's in good condition and this year mu a yɛbɛtwerɛ mu sɛ daabi mu a hwɛ sɛ sɛ afɔle firi green na akɔtɔ aseɛ hɔ anaa aba soro na ɛda red mu a ɛno nso wɔ ne ɛkyerɛ nti we nyinaa yɛ adeɛ ɛkyerɛkyerɛ
na powder no sɛ ɛde dum gya biara ho because ɛnka ne mekae baabi a na mmɔɔ no agye sɛ gya bi ansi po so gya koraa a yɛbɛfa no yɛ mmie agu so a ɛtumi dum gya biara
nti we yɛ another topic a
no we dey me be fair mu because me bisa say etumi dum je bia because say me ti hwe say jebis epio a say eye paper ja say ye light ja say ye gas ja extinguisher o hwa obi ngoro say we dey enu light ja o ye be fa mi a say me say powder na etumi dum je bia
nti edum ja bebre but
dodo na
benye
but ye be si we ye fie ni ye betumi edum
sapepepe
okay
sapepepe
okay any your offices are hodo
sapepepe
mo nti fourth one no so ye dey oyan
fourth one ye coordination advice on training of personnel so say you nyumaku ahoro bi wo ho a won so wo safety department omo personnel on
safety department angasa ni mines for na ya money je
yeah
your friends uko commercial your friends Bank of Ghana omo building to you omo safety ne ebobo but the ensure am fanya reza enyira enim so Ghana enyira betumi di we can play the ostrich and put our heads under but the truth is that baby our safety ni adwuma pa no construction site any your friends mines them and nipa tumi wu but your offices are hodo ne de e betumi di abo na wo ba ha ye we bet edeku abo kwa
okay but no kwasem ne say aside mines ya o come was in other institutions also or personnel or more safety department in fan say these institutions ne say emergency be sia normally no ya training the sankofono go through training be between abo more tackle those emergencies na ya jom nsemo quickly no we also make sure we come as the mother agency to assist some of these ones and you know ya na bi wo ya call those places na ya educate you do on so mutimi extra brain say be abrea so say mu ye nti ye beba na mo train here on that nti with these institutions no muba ebi no mukra ba be so ye training school go through certain fire drills betumi abo mo ma omotimi how mo betumi tackle fire emergencies nti so these institutions no have this department there
okay
I think so Ghana and the next function I play your training near organize Kophobia from say fire volunteer squads we should Ghana ha any BI biara and our community biara na fire service and you know your maybe I am say rural areas no maybe free the nearest fire station go alcohol maybe more than 10 kilometers and those communities you know so we training mebu and wo on how to tackle fires the training staff one na bibi says here omo etimi
the fomu jasa
etimi attack on but we also liaise with them in a way as say ebi omedru ho no omu say we there e ya ginsem a quickly no na oma friend whilst they attend to be etisa
emeka me nkora abrem no mo kire ensam ne odi ebre na afi ye de bojansa ni anu no meka pa
nti we su adwuma ye di ye whole department for
yes adwuma no
yes adwuma eno na nchen so no ye offer rescue and evacuation services to those who are trapped by fire eno na Ghana for the do na ye nim no but it comes with other emergency situations. But as say other emergency situations, and no na in pain pino. Meeting aka say Ghana for piadrin in so. Other emergency situations, it be to say accident. And it say vehicular accident this year. Ghana National Fire Service, I said, you see, you drew her. Na ye share one aka binim ho ma trape ewo so wa share no so a say accident na nkofo trape wo mu a obi ho an say timamufo no ewo mu say adwempa na wo de kɔ akɔboa nipa tesa nso bɛhwɛ no na ebia how esese nka ye yi nipa no free mu no yetimi twi nipa na na afi e de how mum kra na abrɛ ne ebia wa trape your share car ni na so fire service ya tete your kwan bi so a yetimi twitwa car no na de no etimi yi nipa no kwan a obefele safe nti during accident situations no eduma pa you can one of the first people let's say wo ho na your service situation after so your flood since you talk na edin so yire eba miaye so so adwuma sɛ yɛbɔmɔden na yɛtimi rescue nipa ebia nsuo pɛsɛ ɛde ɔmo kɔ na sɛ nsuo ɛfa ɔmo nti aside fire side accident flood no there's also obi to say building collapse
sɛ dan ebu ka time na Malcolm bu ya na
nti ɛno nso ɛyɛ fire service adwuma yɛba yɛbɔmɔden ahwɛ how ɛbɛtumi affect
aso nsuo yiri de nsuo yiri na se jama ya de azanka ya navy fo adwuma wona mo de nsuo de mo de because me kai say your friends say circle ade fire service ba hold because na nsuo ni eja na say di afra but when it comes to say nsuo afa say bi ya spill dam a fan crofo ni ade fire for there anamo boat amu enso mo de koso
nti mama a typical example I'm say baby nsuo eyire na se na nsuo ne yire fire no baby ana nkofo no wo a na nsuo ne yire afa omo na ebehia se obi duru ho na otimi agiomo ye wo akade wo ho a yede ebi ye rescue lines
no okay
nti yetumi ebomoden ede your rescuers no omo ko yede a show mo okay yenso ye we chire mom the support no mako akores nti mo say you call your page your videos be bro how we hu say ye abomodin a rescue nkofo
okay
nti na je say to be a fire service no ye fire service say ohun ye den because obu how be call ba chorus ni or times 2 of you ni edu
na hwe ko no no kura drown
nti fireman e
say obolofo
nti tibia tisamo no your life jackets abro ha etumi enso these operations nti these flood emergencies no ejinemu den
okay
afei so medical car building collapse deda yebetumi so aba say yes obi ato well mu nti bibi etisa nso so no eye ne ekɔ rescue say ye fie mu baby bia obi ato amenemu ana well mu
mo ambekɔ mbesi mu akɔ yi naba
ye ne ekɔ di say adwuma no nti ye sa rescue say even po aboa bi wa aboa kwa na atomu a eno so ye fire service adwuma ye beba aba be rescue wa aboa no nche kwa station ba kwa wo amomole mo ko rescue obi mse obi kramaya
wato amenem
they were able to rescue this dog alive obi etimi anything je nti eno so kan adwuma ho na edi hobi so ye wo bees
say wo abu nipa
obi timi say to be a what me tisi baby no ma jehoni na fa won say adwuma no ye bomode save lives enche kra wo news mo mete say agri memorial student ba ko wo abu no ama we free mu ya nti say what tisi baby a ɛyɛ fire service adwuma yɛkɔ rescue yɛwɔ akadeɛ wɔ ahoroɔ wɔ hɔ a yɛhyɛ yɛde duru nea yɛte saa yɛakɔ rescue nipa a wɔwɔ saa ahoyɛ no mu nti ɛnyɛ wo sɛ ɛnyɛ gya nko a ɛna yɛbɛ mu flooding accidents bee attack and all those things no nyinaa no yɛbɛ mu sɛ wowɔ fie mpo te sɛ ne yɛwɔ ha yi na wodɔ woyɛ a watrape waka wo ɛno nso
but in this form you say we are in modern Ghana, we say normal air. Is there a situation you technology be more investing into this to say be more call baby on say police for any soldier for more on crime be yes so where you would see and crime to me yes side juma waiting. Have we gone that length as fire service?
Okay. Nti nipa bia de bibia no na okɔ ni.
We are down now down no.
Nti no ye mpanyufo I realize nyema we nyina oguso a wotu ho anamo. Oguso ye nyema nkakra so nti nyema ni go asat when na ebenya moa ebetumi akoso advance in that regard no. Yeguso a yetu ho anamo. Nti say ofrefo di kan no kan say nke be ya yenso wo TV station bia betumi de akyerɛ nyema ya no kwasɛm ni unse me kan bibi sɛ wi ase dane ho no na
so dane
kakra nti emre kakra ni panyfo a mo hwɛ yenso sɛ odum dia adwuma ekom the initiative by na the fire service TV. Nti me no ka say your fire service TV wo ho.
And no kwa dey mara no ma mo kwan. Mara e wo Ghana ha ma kwan.
So and the echi we ka ho asem.
You be sure say ka say tia.
You be ka ho asem. Na won say your education no the Act of Parliament Act 537 my coin say yentumi enye nyema horo public education e ka ho. Nti the main goal of the fire service TV no to educate the public. And nti na ye bibi etesa so nti your fire service TV wo ha e bia e mu bi betumi aska ne yen TV ni bi masa hwese e betumi enya sa channel na your fire safety tips are
setting new standards.
Check mu betumi so paso afi ne tosu mienu em se yeduma no ho se yebebon modern atiase ya yeduma no fa kese ejina operational work ne wo mo a omutu ana mo nko ekoye dumja mo ko effective rescue ni nyuma horo aka na eduma no aye asat when nti say was station anopa bia wo ba
88.3 FM setting new standards
ya akade ahoro wa ewo ho se bibia ho and then say eduma bia wo ba ya no ba betinase ye wa akade ahoro bebre e check-ins bibia e handing over nse bi no ba shift mu yo mbe hand over ma we na we mu so take over nti ya nyini na wie no se ye wo ho a ye prepare ho ya adwene for the next emergency nim se woni me be ya adwene se adwuma no impempi no enna form obi be ka se any jacket wa ho
88.3 FM setting new standards
eto de bia adwuma no wo be hwe no nyema wo be akọ experience no ya na enye easy bu also a utimi gina online so check for so many hours nti wo yen hihye mu no bra wa ba no esese utimi relax ya dream relax body o yetimi ko bu a 9 hours na ojina online so Nti no say okọ even the advanced countries aboche krampo no a omo fire stations no omo onyema ahoro wo hono mo a omo ye de relax personnel
88.3 FM setting new standards
emergency ebinum abokọ aboche ebinum wo gym wo ho
okay
fire station ebinum wo gym wo ho ebinum wo other entertainment we wo ho a just say relax your adwene no na say ne eni enya ye ba adwene na relaxed we dey find say wa ba adwene no pressure was so deda na wasa akọ ka akọ dumja and na akọ effective
na say no kra
eni na say kra nti aboche kra bebi wo kra wo be kọ on fast mo pool swimming pool ho a mo relax you just to prepare themselves nti when fam ha no ye ba nyema ahoro esese ye up and down say ni na no ye
okay
but if
88.3 FM setting new standards
why be a be entertaining nti e bia wo hu say obi want to any game bi a be o play oye ni na no na adwen wo the next day
so yes
enya je kra na no
na dey relax
na
meti ase ba
Eja
frimpon ma menye umu emre na nya emre yes na nyame adumu a yenhwe maybe another time we need to sit more hours to be able to discuss this issue nyankopon inshallah pass out to menya adaje na obaye eja frimpon ukopie mu ewo Medina fire commander ono eba no PR se yen kasa mfa madwumakuo na ono na ache se woda omo ano